What's up, y'all? Let's talk.
I'm hot fucking hot seat. If you call me, I'ma tell you I got 3.
And what's up, y'all? Let's talk. No, I'm just playing. I'm Jaire, Joy's oldest son. I'm 23, and for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, my mother's been giving y'all great relationship advice. However, she's been missing one key component, which is the relationship. So with Valentines Day right around the corner and tax season upon us, I found it very integral to myself to make sure I get out here and get some of the male perspective on some of these things. Mom, I've been telling you for all these years. It's been good stuff, but it's been missing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That man spice on it. So we're going to go in here and see if we can get some of that male perspective on it. We're at Furious Styles. We're going to get some good opinions. We can get some bad, maybe. You never know. So let's see what we got. So this is Ace, master barber. Been my barber for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years. When he started over at Headlines, love those dudes. Big shouts out to them. So now he's over at
Furious Styles, Floyd Road.
Come check him out.
Indeed. Ace Blaze 07.
There we go. Was that your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to start off with some regular line of questions. So you've been married for how long?
8 years.
So what did it take for you to go from boyfriend to husband?
To see that we had a match with each other, that we could do things together and not, separate individually in a sense.
Y'all ever argue?
Of course, it's a marriage. And marriage ain't gonna be perfect. You're gonna argue. It's not gonna be good days all the time. It's not gonna be happy endings all the time.
So what kind of made you stick around after the arguments? Because a lot of women nowadays are argumentative.
And that's, in a sense, that's some of the problem as well. You're argumentative. Arguments ain't good for anyone. You gotta be, you gotta have debates. You gotta sit down and really talk and try to understand where each other is coming from. If you're not trying to do that, you might as well not even be married. You're not even be in a relationship for that matter.
Got you. That make a lot of sense, and that's good insight for the old and new generation. So if you were to ever give a woman, let's say you're talking to a woman right now, you're giving her relationship advice to get her in the relationship and then get her from the relationship to the marriage, what would you say?
I don't know, man. That's a case by case thing. Honestly, I don't know, because I've been married for 8 years. It depends on what those the individuals want. It depends on that. So I can't really speak on that. How would you go from being a girlfriend to a wife or stuff like that? I don't feel like I can speak on that.
Okay. So what did you look for from the girlfriend to the wife?
If she's gonna take responsibility for a lot of her actions, take responsibility, communicate. To be honest with you, not being a social media whore. Social media, you got people forget about family time, I think now. A lot of times, it's like you could be gone. We both have our days. We both have what we're trying to do. She can go to work, I can go to work. We don't see each other. But a lot of times people come home and they right there on social media trying to be on their phones. I got to remind my wife that, we ain't seeing each other. Put your phone down. Let's eat dinner together. In my house, when we eating dinner, no phones, no TV. It's just let's sit down, talk, see what's going on with our days. It's gonna be, that's a part of it.
That sounds very wholesome.
If you could say that.
Okay, we're gonna give him an around the table with Joy's stamp of approval. It seems like you got your head on pretty nice. Married for 8 years. I'm pretty sure it don't come easy. All right, so we're gonna shift focus over onto Alex. Can I get you now, or you want to finish up? Okay. So we're gonna shift over to Alex. So this is Alex, master barber over here at
Furious Styles Barbershop, Mapleton.
Go ahead and plug in your Instagram.
Masterpiece Cuts, and our barber Instagram is Furious Styles Mapleton.
Okay. So we're pretty much going to ask you around the same questions. So you're actually about to get married.
Yes, sir. Actually, next month I'm getting married, March 28th, and it's going down. So.
Okay. So it's pretty much the same questions. What was it that made her go from relationship to girlfriend to wife?
Well, we've been together for about 9 years now, and our biggest thing is we kind of took time with it. We actually went to high school together, but we were just friends in high school, and we didn't actually start dating until after we graduated. Went to the same college together, and I guess that's where you could say we kind of turned it from more so a friendship level to kind of a romantic level. We actually ended up having some long distance kind of things going on just when I left school after my second year. She stayed and graduated. Eventually she moved back here. We're both from Marietta area. Eventually moved in together. And over that time, you know, we just kind of grew together, I'd like to say. Obviously, we went through a lot of trials and tribulations. The first big test we had is when I left school and she stayed at school. And she was 4 hours away at Georgia Southern, and I'm back here in Marietta. You know, it was hard because obviously we caking on the phone and stuff, but then it gets to a point where it's like, all right, what are we really gonna talk about? You know, we talking about the same thing, you know, because I'm doing what I'm doing here and she's doing what she's doing there. And it started to have that stretch of, damn, am I really gonna be able to do this, or is this really gonna be worth it? You know what I mean? Like, especially when we're not being able to see each other every day. But you know, we eventually, over time, we've realized that the relationship is what we want. You know what I mean? And I think we both made that personal decision in ourselves that, you know, we actually really like each other, and it's growing into love, and you know, this is something that we're willing to work through because we have goals. I think just having a plan in your relationship, not necessarily moving without purpose, you know. So that's the way I answer that.
You are gonna give one hell of a speech at your wedding. So now here's the big question. Here's the money question. So what advice would you give to today's women to get from talking relationship,
right,
wife?
Advice from my personal experience, I would basically just say, you know, take your time with it, you know, with the man that you're deciding to let court you and date you. You know, obviously give your intentions from day one, and then, you know, don't really change that, you know, because obviously, you know, whoever you're dealing with, he's like, once you give your intentions and he tells you exactly what he's, I guess, wanting out of a relationship, believe him the first time. You know, if you're dealing with a man that says he just wants to casually date and he don't know when he wants to get married or want to have kids or whatever, believe that, you know what I'm saying? Don't think that you'll be able to change him over time. But, you know, if you're a woman that wants to be married and wants to have kids in the next couple years or whatever it is, put that out there from day one and, you know, hold true to that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing you can do is just, you know, stay true to your values. You know, don't try to change people.
Stay true to your values. You want to weigh on this on this, brother?
I do the whole entire dating thing. I'm too young for that, to be honest.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, we're the same age.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, to weigh in on it, you know, I don't really have a dog in this race or whatever to say in this fight. But I mean, you know, like you said, definitely just take your time. You know, I've tried to date, you know, over these past few years in college or whatever, and there's just been like distractions and stuff like that. So, you know, if you can stay with the dude, you know, through the distractions or whatever, like that really does mean a lot, through the distractions, the ups and downs, because, you know, as a young black man in America right now, we have a lot of ups and downs right now. So, you know, we're always going through the struggle. I don't have it, you know, like anyone else. I don't have the money, you know, the look, the car, the whatever, the clothes, whatever right now, because I just don't have time for it. I'm just trying to get, like, myself together. So, you know, for you to, like, stick around through that would be, like, that means a lot to some of us. Okay.
So as a single male, what advice could you give to any girl who's trying to get to the talking relationship wife? Like, what would get her there? Like, what are the key traits?
I think I'm on, like, the whole entire relationship girlfriend, the whole entire wife thing. I don't know about all of that, but to get to the whole entire, like, you know, to get a dude to, like, commit, you know, it's just, like, the loyalty is just there, you know, definitely, like, you know, I want a girl who's gonna be solid, you know, so to speak, you know, who's gonna definitely just, like, be there, be loyal, you know, stuff like that. That's just the main thing that matters. And, you know, looks matter and stuff like that, but they matter, but, like, after a while, your personality, that whatever, you know, that matters the most.
Definitely got you. You want to weigh in on this at all? So my mother actually, my mother runs a YouTube channel where she does like relationship advice and things like that. So what I'm doing since Valentine's Day is right around the corner is I'm getting the male perspective. She put a lot of good stuff out there, but she's single herself. So it's kind of like from the guy's perspective. So what does it take? So what relationship advice would you give to any female any woman who's trying to get past talking, then girlfriend, then wife?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when you meet a girl, you shouldn't just jump right into it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you should just, like, get to know each other, start off as friends, you know, get to know each other, because, like, when you rush and jump off on a relationship and just try to go with it straight, it's not gonna really work, you know? You got to get to know someone before you can move forward to make them type of steps and move to the next level. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, my mom, you know what I'm saying, she married, she been holding my dad down, you know what I'm saying, for 20-some years, you know, so... And I was raised by my mom, you know what I'm saying? So I know, you know what I'm saying, how to treat a female, you know what I'm saying? My baby mom, who I'm finna marry, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been holding her down, being loyal. Ever since she went to jail, got out, went back, you know what I'm saying? I'm still here, like, so, I mean, I say, you know what I'm saying, you should get to know yourself too, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't help no one unless you help yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start with yourself. And if you do got a girl, like, if you care about her, I feel like you should. If like Bible say, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, if you don't love yourself, then you don't love your partner, you know what I'm saying, which is your wife or your friend, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying. If you don't love yourself, then you don't love no one. I feel like you should love yourself first before you can, you know what I'm saying, love other people, you know what I'm saying. That's just how I feel. So, I mean, that's all I can tell you.
Okay. So you're about to be married as well?
Yeah, as well.
Okay, so what were some key features that kind of got you to say, all right, I'm just gonna marry her?
Well, I mean, like she like my kid mom, she been through everything. We been through a lot together. You feel me? Like homeless, you know what I'm saying? Everything, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My manager, he be telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, when you got something good, hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of relationships these days, like, you know what I'm saying? It's about me. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, you know what I'm saying, looking out for the next or helping the next person, you know what I'm saying? It's always about selfishness, you know what I'm saying? And as far as men-wise, you know what I'm saying, the ones that are, I'm talking for those individuals who are in that has that type of mind frame and that type of set of mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm not a cheater, bro, you feel me? Like, if I don't want to talk to a female, I'm just tell y'all, you're not good for me, I don't want to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just keep it pushing. But my advice to males that's trying to look for a female, or a man, or a female that's trying to look for a man and things like that for on Valentine's Day, I say give it a try, go for it.
Go for it. So you rap?
Yeah, I do rap.
Go ahead and plug in your Instagram.
You can follow me at Skate Kamaya. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I rap. Hey, YSN Young Skate, man. Goddamn, that's my rap name. Goddamn, you can look me up on YouTube, man. I got songs out, everything, man. Skate.
Go ahead and plug in your YouTube, SoundCloud.
I don't got my SoundCloud right now. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I just started, but hey, just give me some time. Hey, I'm gonna be out there, you feel me? Spell it. SCAPE, YSN, Skate, YSN, SCAPE.
Got you.
YSN, Young Skate, man.
So we got a lot of good things in there, nothing but great things. We got some of that great male perspective that we've been needing so much. Maybe some of the advice in there could get y'all women from the relationship to the marriage, because I know a lot of y'all chasing that marriage. But y'all need that ring. So hopefully this was some good insight for y'all. Make sure you communicate. Make sure you take care of one another. Make sure you love yourself. You cannot love anybody else if you do not love yourself. You got to respect yourself. Make sure you're kind to not only other people, but to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're a man, I want to hear your comment. Let us know what it takes for you to get to the relationship, to the marriage, what you're looking for, relationship advice, anything. We want to hear it. Make sure you ring that bell so that you know when next time we post, because you never know what's coming up. You thought it was going to be joy, but with me today, you never know. Peace.